Researchers in Utah found certain drugs that attacked the HIV virus also appear to attack another retrovirus linked to prostate cancer and chronic fatigue syndrome.
Based on early experiments in cell cultures, researchers now want to see what happens in animal models. Ed Yates takes a look.
Out of all the things that bug our bodies, there are only 3 retroviruses that we know of that have now been linked to some very serious ailments. One is HIV that causes AIDS. Another is connected with T-cell lymphomas and a neuroimmune illness called tropical spinal paraplegia, where victims become paralyzed from the waist down.
So here's an example of a virus that can cause 2 very different diseases, a cancer and a neuroimmune illness.
Now University of Utah and Emory University researchers are looking at a 3rd retrovirus called XMRV, and it's linked to prostate cancer and chronic fatigue syndrome, or CFS, an elusive multi-symptom illness that causes overwhelming fatigue and muscular pain.
And XMRV looks very similar too. It can cause prostate cancer and a neuroimmune illness, chronic fatigue syndrome.
Like the 2 other retroviruses, XMRV assumes a masquerade once inside the body.
They integrate into the chromosome of the host and make themselves a part of the host genome.
As an insidious partner unrecognized by the immune system, the retrovirus shimmies up to the gene that promotes cellular growth, triggering that particular cell to multiply and grow faster, to turn into a tumor. Now in lab cell cultures, Dr. Ela Singh and her colleagues have found that one particular drug used to treat AIDS patients also inhibits the same process used by XMRV to convince healthy cells to become villains. The next step? A collaboration with Colorado State University to see what this retrovirus does in animal models.
First to see if the virus will replicate, see if it will produce cancer in any form in these animals.
If that happens, if they can see a cause and effect link, researchers could then begin testing the HIV drug in combination with others to see if it inhibits or reverses the cancer and perhaps the neurological byproducts of chronic fatigue syndrome. Ed Yates, KSL 5 News, Salt Lake City.
Prostate cancer is the 2nd most common cancer in men, affecting about 200,000 annually. An estimated 1 to 4 million U.S. residents suffer from CFS.